one stock.
Okay.
It's going to be a little bit interesting.
And we're going to Battlefield.
Battlefield.
First,
This is a place we've seen Apex thriving at. Battlefield is not the worst place or the best place for Jigglypuff, but Apex shows that it doesn't matter where you are; it just matters how you play.
Exactly. And with how Battlefield works, it works similar to Final Destination with air game wise that they have a large outspace on either side that he's able to just completely take control of.
Well,
and that's going to be Falco's key here. So if he can eliminate that air game, then he will have a solid chance of beating Apex here in the Grand Finals.
And that's very true, although we have seen time and time again, Crispy is playing the Falco character, who we have seen Jigglypuff completely smash, especially this one, in play. And we do see that nullifying down. And it looks like Apex is just trying to get that, there we go.
Timing down.
The timing down just so we can hit him without the null down. Yes. Did I say Apex?
He said Apex, yeah.
Well, Jigglypuff is Apex. Let's reiterate that right now. So, I'm surprised we don't have more of a crowd, although the crowd does seem to have died down.
Well, as people started to get eliminated from this tournament, people don't really want to see who wins, because that just proves in America that we only care about winning.
That's very true, although people who are watching this probably just want to see who the top tier people are, and Jigglypuff definitely will be a surprise for those people, veterans, coming back to watch any of this. And it looks like Falco was shooting the wrong direction. Might actually, ooh! Jigglypuff has got to come back from this. For my sake. No, I'm just kidding. The loser's bracket versus the winning bracket. And it looks like Falco goes down. And Jigglypuff is going and just taking Falco by storm. Oh, and playing that air game! Playing that air game, taking Falco down!
That was a great move by Jigglipuff there. Falco was able to get away from the first attempt at the air game and was able was able to get him back just straight into it and then got the kill right straight from there.
It's very true. Jigglypuff is one of those characters that you can kill characters with very low health. You just have to know how to do it, and that right there was a very good proof.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure. I hope so. For my sake. So I'm not wrong. But because I can't go back over the the video until, after I make this commentary, it's kind of hard. No, of course not. And Jigglypuff takes it.
Exactly. Apex's first game out of 5, and that's the difference here in the Grand Finals. It's a best 3 out of 5 instead of best 2 out of 3.
It is a best 3 out of 5.
You may want to change that. Why does it say 2 for Crispy?
That's a very good question. There we go.
Editing.
For those of you guys at home, we apologize for the interruption.
Oh wait, did I just see what I thought we saw?
What did we just see?
I thought I just saw Captain Falcon come into this game.
Did we actually?
I'm not 100% sure, but that's why
we did! We have another character. 2 secret characters from the original Super Smash Bros. One being a character that not very many people knew about, Captain Falcon, and the other one being Jigglypuff.
Captain Falcon, personally one of my favorite characters. I just love how fast he can be and how combo heavy he can be.
Most definitely, and we're seeing him do a lot of heavy damage against that Jigglypuff.
Exactly.
It's
very early on. This is very surprising.
This is very scary. Jigglypuff has to know how to play that air game. Captain Falcon has a very high hit and a very fast movement. Oh, and we're seeing Jigglypuff taking the initiative on that grab.
Exactly. Right now, oh, wow!
That was a very nice recovery by Jigglypuff. Shooting down like a bullet.
I do not know how that was physically possible.
Shooting down like a bullet, but then doing the up. I know. It was insane. It was pretty insane. Except for the people who are watching on the side.
And Jigglypuff goes down. That's the first time.
Jigglypuff does take the first kill.
That's the first time we've seen Apex go down in the first, as the first kill.
That's not, but okay. No, it is not.
Well, it's the first time I have, because I haven't been commentating this entire time.
All right, then. Well, it's pretty interesting to notice that Captain Falcon plays a lot different from the other enemies that we've seen Jigglypuff being able to take care of, because the other characters, while they do have some aerial, don't have a lot of aerial on Jigglypuff, and so while they're trying to play aerial, they are also trying not to play aerial for Jigglypuff. Captain Falcon is completely on the ground and cannot do aerial for a lot, unless he does his up B, which you can chain if you're skilled enough.
Exactly. I think one of the main reasons why I may have picked it is because
Down kick is not going to let Captain Falcon come back from that one.
No, he does not. But one thing is that he probably did it in order just to try and confuse Apex. Maybe just try to give him a character he hadn't seen yet, try to catch him off guard a bit, I would think.
That might be the case, although he does seem to be Crispy is known to play a second character on every match that he plays. He plays a character to counter another character, which is very strange.
Yeah, which is weird because you can normally do like a blind picks, and that can usually take away some of that strategy.
It does take away a little bit of strategy. However, Apex shows that he doesn't care who you play as. He cares about how he plays and how overpowered his air game is. With that down kick, I don't know why Captain Falcon keeps going for that down kick. It is not going to get him anywhere across. Maybe he's confusing it for when he's on the ground and he's getting a horizontal.
Exactly. I don't know. The only thing I know is that right now, Apex, even though he just lost his life, is playing very dominantly right now, even against a character he hasn't seen yet in this tournament, to my knowledge.
This is true. He has not played Captain Falcon, to my knowledge. He's not played it on the screen, at least.
Exactly. That's why I said to my knowledge.
Right. One of the things I'll have to mention, though, about Captain Falcon, which is another interesting thing, is that Captain Falcon keeps using his down B for a sideways recovery, which is bringing him lower. Captain Falcon does not have that much of a good up B recovery.
It is
not.
Which means he does not
have
his
a good
up B recovery is more of an attack move.
That's very true.
And it's not one that really get back onto a stage or try and do any of that.
And one of the things you should be using if you're going to be doing side recovery with Captain Falcon is actually his over B.
Yes.
Or his over A, whichever one it is, where he's launching himself with a fist, but it is not. That is his over B.
Exactly.
His over B will do a lot of will not do a lot of damage, but it'll get him over. It actually will take him horizontally.
The game. It's like
that's not the game. That's that is the game, not the match. Apex takes it again.
Takes again to take the series 2-0.
That's very true.
And he needs only one more win in order to win. It's like the melee tournament here.
It's best of 5. It's best of 5
best
or 3?
Of 5. I'm pretty sure that's the grand finals.
Well, the other one was best. All right, so after confusing a little tiff between the commentators and the game players, we are doing a best of 5.
And now it looks like Crispy is changing characters once more.
Like I said, he is the jack of all trades person.
Exactly.
He's looking for ins and outs, and if he picks Pichu, I'm gonna laugh.
I'll be so happy if he does.
We're on the grand finals if he picks Pichu. Nope, he goes away from Pichu.
Oh, dang
Probably gonna pick a Fox.
More than likely. He's consulting the help with other competitors.
That's very true.
And it looks like he is going to be going with
Fox, the S-class tier, the only S-class tier on Melee.
Yeah. And they're actually not playing. They're playing on now a different stage at Pokemon Stadium.
I'm not surprised, considering this is Jigglypuff's home field. But Falco, Fax machine.
Fax temperatures.
This is what happens when you commentate for an hour straight. So
I know.
Fox actually has a little bit of an advantage here, having a little bit more open field with changing terrain. Fox can really change up his playstyle really quickly depending on what this playstyle is, and it's really nice to see them coming to this final stage. Well, I shouldn't say final yet because
possible final stage.
Fox not giving an inch. Jigglypuff is getting wrecked by the speed of Fox. This is the reason he's in S-class tier.
Exactly.
Fox
and in a much bigger, and as you said earlier, a much bigger stage gives a huge advantage to Fox. Whereas in other games, like other stages we play, such as Battlefield and Final Destination, it's been a much smaller area, which makes it a lot easier for Jigglypuff to use the aerial game.
It's very true. Something I will mention though is that Fox seems to be juggling with air juggling Jigglypuff. Wow. And that's something that we haven't seen from Fox players in the final bracket, at least. They've always been trying to get those smashes over, trying to get them off the stage on the side, not air juggling. It's a nice change of pace.
Exactly.
Jigglypuff goes flying with the first kill.
First kill, but will he be able to come back?
Yeah, there's a very good chance he will be.
I was about to say, it's like how the other games have shown, he has been able to, and then come back and win games. He's after taking the first one.
It's very, very true. I don't think he's willing to go for that rest, though. Nope. And it looks like we're at a stalemate.
And the timer's
going to run down, but it's going to be a draw regardless. And we hear some smack talk from the players. Oh! He takes the initiative and goes for the smackdown.
He was waiting for the distraction because he knew that something was going to happen there.
Focused players is what makes a winning streak.
Exactly.
One of the things that I will mention is that if you watch some of the better players, the better players, unless they have a situation like that, will usually not smack talk as much.
No, and most of the time they want to keep it focused. They want to know. They know what this truly can mean. So they try to keep smack talk off.
Ooh, we just saw a very nice aerial counter by Jigglypuff.
Very well played there. There to take what could have been a thing to extend that life and just destroy it right there.
And Jigglypuff's going for a juggle, something I have not actually known any Jigglypuff user to ever be able to do. Juggling a character as Fox, or as Ariel as Fox. That's kind of insane. And Jigglypuff goes sky high.
Crispy's showing a lot better play than he has even in the last 2 rounds in this set.
Most definitely.
And right now, I think it's mostly because of the stage that he's picked, having a much more open area.
Well, Crispy did pick this stage, so.
I wonder why.
Well, that's a very good question. I think we talked about it earlier.
Yes, I know.
Ooh, and that ledge guard. That ledge guard, though, bringing the players back to even footing, sort of.
It's a pretty tight game right now. It's only 17% damage separating the 2 of them, and we're already back at the stalemate again.
And he finds a way to hit Jigglypuff.
He found a way.
That slight slope was probably what did it. And why is the missed rest? And Fox takes that chance to get some more damage up without doing a smash.
That surprises me. Well, it's a good way to get some extra damage going. I'd rather take a chance with going to smash, try to get more damage from
Jigglypuff's damage was not high enough for him to do any damage that would have kicked him out of the sky.
But still, though, more damage I would see would be before just doing an actual smash and just shooting him a couple times with the gun.
Ooh, and that ledge guard.
There we go.
That ledge guard, though. We're seeing ledge guard screw Fox over time and time again, and we are on equal footing yet again, folks. 3 minutes ago, these 2 have shown that they will not resort to stalling, although they did that one time.
Yeah, that was for like maybe 10 seconds.
That was, and it was hilarious.
It was. And then it
Jigglypuff is getting thrown sky high. She should not be up high. She should be down low. Down low. Anyway, we see a little bit more hit from Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's trying to go for that grab, trying to go probably for the rest kill. Although Fox is actually not at the percentile where you want to be using rest. For those of you guys who do not main as Jigglypuff, or those of you who don't know, Jigglypuff's rest will only be super effective. And yes, I do mean that as a joke. If the play... Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. Was that to the commentators, or was that just in general to everyone? That was to us. Thank you.
What are you doing?
He winked and then paused and then zoomed in on it. That was beautiful. All right.
Anyway.
I think he was trying to get me to shut up, but I will say it anyway. You need to be at 40% or higher for that rest to work on a lot of players.
So right now what Fox is doing is just trying to make sure that he stays away so he gets away from that. Because he doesn't want to lose it right there on a rest. He wants to.
And here we are again with the stall attacks. Ooh! And that gives Crispy his first win.
That was a beautiful hit there at the very end just to finish it off. It's like made sure that he wasn't going to be liable for the rest. That was a very strong player.
Was it supposed to be best of 5? Okay. And so that means that Apex is actually going to be able to take his turf, which means he'll probably pick a place that will be good for Jigglypuff's aerial. I'm going to say just off the mic so he doesn't hear me here. Nope, never mind. He's going Dreamland. I thought he was going to go Yoshi's Story. That's a little bit easier for his air game.
Exactly.
Although, we did talk about this earlier, and I will say it again. The wind on this stage, the randomness of it is what really kills a lot of characters.
Exactly.
They got to be paying
Especially a
attention.
light character like Jigglypuff.
Well, I was thinking more Fox, but okay.
Why would you think Fox?
Because while Jigglypuff has got to deal with a little bit more of, I'm going to get blown away more, Fox has to deal with his precise hittings not being able to hit their mark some of the time. And if you're playing as Fox, that is not okay. Jigglypuff's aerial game is good enough that she can recover from stuff like that, and we see it right there.
Exactly. Perfect ledge guard right there. Perfect tactics.
Dancing to the music. Again, why we need a camera on the commentator sometimes, maybe. Jigglypuff misses, and it costs him a stock.
A very, very dear stock this early in the game right now.
They're only a minute in.
As I said, fairly early.
That's early?
Yes.
I've seen matches last a minute.
So
I've been in matches that have lasted a minute.
Yeah, but some of these games have taken a while. Like that last
very
match
true.
took about 5+ minutes to go through.
It's very, very true. Here in the Smash Brothers at WSU, welcome back to Smash Bash Finals. I would not be surprised if this match goes forever and ever and ever.
Actually, I would be surprised because there is a time limit on this game, so we cannot go forever and ever and ever.
You know what I mean.
I do know what you mean, but you turn apart my jokes, I'll tear apart yours.
That is fine.
So,
that's fair game. That's how commentary works.
exactly, and that's why I like you as a commentator. Anyway, let's get to back to the game. Ooh, and the nice hit played right there by Jigglipuff.
Oh, and Jigglipuff gets hit by that very last second of
Right
very last
there,
second of
final. It's like a good smash shot right there. Knocked Jigglipuff flying.
Jigglipuff does get sent flying every time there's a large amount of damage. It looks like Crispy has found the counter to Apex's Jigglypuff. That might be why he's a jack of all trades.
Exactly.
Although, we have seen that Apex can deal with Fox twice already.
Exactly, we have, but right now seems to be like a different type of Fox.
Ooh, and that smash though!
That smash was a great one, just really took it right off the stage very quick, brought this game to a more even playing field.
Again, one of the things that... Oh! Was that an SD by Fox?
Ooh, that could cost him the tournament right
there. That might just cost him the match. We do see Apex just needing the one more game for him to be the set match. And if that SD is what caused it, I would not be surprised.
I'd actually personally be sad because a player of this caliber loses to an SD.
Well, you know, both characters cannot be making mistakes like that. He's proving that SD will not do anything.
That's speed, though, man. That's one thing that's kept him in this game.
It's very true. I will not be surprised. It's anyone's game at this point. Although
a slight lead right now by Jigglipuff, about
Fox has reached the rest point. Well, there is a marker. There is a marker. It's 40%. And it's right there.
Yes. Too bad there's no recovery items. That would be the
Ooh, and we see Jigglipuff getting knocked onto the side as the wind blows. For whom the bell tolls.
Dang it. No! Must be it! Must be it!
The ledge guard! Oh no! It is high tension. Everyone in the room.
Everyone is waiting to see how this match will turn out.
It is intense as everything. Oh, and he dodges the air game. And you see the dodge again. Fox is not going to let that keep slide. This is anyone's game. Still.
Oh! Taken down!
Crispy!
Jigglipuff!
It is now anyone's game.
A tie.
Crispy versus Apex.
2-2.
2-2. It is currently 2-2.
This is
the deciding factor.
Looks like the SD did not cost him, but it did prove to be kind of costly.
That's very true, although I will have to say, when I mentioned that he was able to prove that he could beat Fox twice, he actually did not beat Fox the other 2 times he had on this match, which means that if I were to
Crispy may have found the true weakness to
Crispy
Apex.
might have found the weakness of Apex. It might be that
the
Fox.
only person who really has.
And we're on Apex's home turf, Battlefield.
Alright, here we go.
He has proven time and time again that Battlefield is the place where he can get his aerial game up and running quickly.
It's just about him actually getting that. In the last couple games, he really hasn't done that much. He's gotten it maybe once or twice, but it hasn't been as dominant as it has been in other games.
That's very, very true. We've got a crowd off to the side of the camera. It doesn't seem as empty as it actually is.
No, it doesn't. Everyone's kind of huddled in now, as the numbers dwindle during the other tournaments.
Well, it's Project M. Not a lot of people are aware of what Project M is, and so now we have people who are the hardcores are here now playing Project M.
Exactly.
And also watching as Melee, which is what Project M is supposed to be based off of.
And the edge guard failed there.
Well, the edge guard didn't fail. Jigglypuff was going to get up regardless.
That's true.
She did have that 1+. And this has redefined how I think Jigglypuff should be played. I will definitely be using an Apex strategy, sort of, when I play as Jigglypuff in the future. Rollout is a very high risk, high reward, which means that I might be able to use it to take people by surprise by doing this and then that.
Yeah, but Apex strategy is based around not using that move, though.
It's a give and take. It all depends on how your personal playstyle is.
Exactly.
Jigglypuff doing the smash.
Both of them are very high damages right now, especially for
Jigglypuff still doing the smash. Jigglypuff trying to get that final smash. Jigglipuff flying off the side.
Essentially the first death of this final match.
Jigglypuff's trying to get that hit before she takes any damage.
He's already taken a little bit, but not very much.
It's still in the lower tier. Oh, and she misses the grab. Gets the hit. Here we go. Oh, Fox is trying to get some extra damage on Jigglypuff.
45 to his next thing.
Oh, and that
right
Jigglypuff.
there, could that do it?
That'll do it. That will do. Just exactly that. This is why learning how to ledge guard is important.
Exactly.
It could mean the match for you.
We've seen that being proven time and time again during this tournament.
Especially on the main screen.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people in casual play who do not know how to ledge guard, and they just assume when I mean ledge guarding, they mean, oh, I'm just going to stand by the sword and swing my sword. No, you got to do those ledge grabs. You got to do those going off the ledge. And
oh, and that was a hard handle to Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff is taking some heavy damage.
But it's still fairly equal between the two competitors.
They are still in the medium-high range, although Jigglypuff is a little bit more higher than Falcon.
Fox is.
Fox. Falcon Fox.
Captain Falcon was in a couple matches ago, not this one.
Captain Foxen.
There we go! There we go!
And Foxen is the plural for Fox, by the way. And it looks like Aerial Game is coming back. And I'm making my co-commentator laugh again.
It just reminded me of
Brian Regan.
Yes,
yep.
exactly.
That is exactly where it came from.
Foxen. Anyway.
Oh, Foxen.
It was Foxen.
No, it was, I said Foxen.
Yeah, I know you did.
That ledge guard! That ledge guard! Oh, and he misses it!
The edge! Apex now has almost a full stock lead right now.
Oh boy! This is intense. This is Apex's home field right now. The magical mystery.
There's a huge advantage right now for Apex, just not only based on the field, because right now he has a full stock lead. So
he does have a full stock lead. We have seen Crispy come back from that once before, although I don't know if he's going to do it again.
Especially on Jigglypuff's home turf, essentially.
It's very true.
And
oh!
We may have spoken too soon.
We might have. As we just saw, it only takes 85% damage for Jigglypuff to get smacked by Fox. Which is not a lot, considering.
But he's racking up that damage already. Really
he's already racking up that damage. He's already at 77%, 95% on Fox. Jigglypuff's got to get that Fox off the side if he wants the chance.
Exactly.
Oh, we see a little bit of fly. We saw a little bit of fly.
Oh, and that
there's that air game. There's that air game.
And he saved.
Oh, he saved himself.
Just barely saved.
Oh!
Him.
What happened? What's happening?
He saved.
Oh no,
he
misses the ledge guard. He misses that ledge guard. What's gonna happen?
The tension here could be cut with a butter knife right now.
It really could. We've got a much more.
And I think
it's a much better. Is that it? That's gotta be it. That is it.
That is the
Apex takes the lead.
Takes the win.
Taking the tournament.
3 games to 2.
Apex wins
to win the grand finals of the Melee Smash Bros tournament at